Cassie Strickland serving. And they get it done. It's Scambray hitting that one home. And for the second time in as many years, the Washington Huskies knocking off the #1 team in America.
Hi, Dawg fans. This is assistant coach Jason Mansfield. We have a new series for you where we're bringing back alums to talk about their favorite match from the past. First up, we have new assistant coach Melanie Wade. Melanie's from Palo Alto, California. She played indoor and beach for UW from 2012 to 2017. Mel, what have you been up to since you graduated from UW?
After graduating, I decided to give pro volleyball a shot and did 1 year overseas in Sweden. And it was a super good time. I'm really glad I went over there and lived in Europe and played some pro ball. But I decided after that year to come back and get a job and officially retire from playing.
All right, Mel, what match did you choose and why?
I chose our home match against USC during my senior season, and it was one of my favorite matches because they, I think, came into our gym ranked #1 in the country and they were undefeated, and I think they'd actually beaten us earlier in that season as well. So it was an awesome chance to play a really good team again and at home.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was #1 USC versus #5 Washington. They were 22-0 and you guys were 18-2. What do you remember about the scouting report or assignments going into that match?
Yeah, they had a really a good team that year. They had some really good pin hitters. Their outsides and their right side got a lot of swings in a lot of their matches. So we were really prepared to defend against them. And I think we did a great job of doing that and staying on our assignments. Our outsides and Cassie, our libero, and our setters, I think, did a really good job in that match of getting in there and digging some really tough balls, without getting their heads knocked off, because Samantha has a really good arm and she's a great hitter.
Yeah, like you said, 4 defense for them and for you guys was great during this match. There's 118 digs in 3 sets, which is pretty phenomenal. So obviously a really good match with a lot of long rallies. What do you remember about the crowd in that match?
Well, Husky fans they always show up and they're very loud, and it's really fun to play in our gym in front of our crowd. And I think anytime a good team like USC comes into our gym, they get fired up as well. And so we definitely feed off of that, having students and fans there cheering us on to beat good teams.
Yeah. One thing about your team that stands out when I look at the box score is just the balance of offense. You guys ran a 6-2. All 6 attackers had, quite a few attempts. You didn't necessarily have a go-to attacker. But one of the strengths, I think, was you guys in the middle, you and Leona in the middle. SC was a team that definitely kind of released to the pins early and left the middles one-on-one. Was that something that was part of the plan, kind of going in, knowing that you guys had a chance to be successful and be one-on-one in the middle?
Yeah, I mean, definitely as a middle, being in a one-on-one situation is something you're always looking for. I think that year we had a really good distribution the whole year, and that makes it hard on other teams. Mm-hmm. So when our setters or our middles see that we're one-on-one, we try and get every attacker involved as much as possible.
2 of the best servers in the country playing in the same match, Cassie Strickland and Samantha Bricio. Cassie ends it on not an ace, but a very good serve that they passed tight in. Was that a talk about, when Cass is serving, you guys just felt really confident in her, and kind of vice versa when Samantha was serving, did you know that you really wanted to try to side out? Yeah.
Well, when Cassie's serving, we definitely get a lot of opportunities to either get a easier ball back on our side or some overpasses, and she got a lot of aces as well. So for our side, we're definitely prepping for an overpass and ready to swing at that. Samantha Bricio is a really good server. That's definitely something we would practice for the week before the game, and I think they did a great job. I don't think we got aced once in that match, if I looked at the stats. Yeah, so our passing team held up really well against her serve. She's definitely up there with one of the best servers we saw that season.
Well, we're really excited to have you on staff. I know it's a strange time to to be coaching, but you've been great so far, and we're really lucky to have you. And thanks for being the first person to come on and relive the past and the glory days. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. This was super fun.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.